And now the moment we've all been waiting for, drum roll, please. Let's get raw with the brown leaves.
Hey y'all.
And we're back for episode 3. I'm Yolanda.
I'm Kimberly.
And let's get raw with the brown leaves.
Real and worthy, baby. Let's go.
All right. So what are we talking about today?
Okay. So we've been doing the whole dating versus marriage, red flags in dating and marriage and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So today we are going to talk about how important is it for your family and friends to accept your mate when you're dating them or if you're married to them.
Okay.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Okay. So acceptance.
Acceptance.
Of your mate, partner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In dating and marriage.
How important
How
is it?
important. First of all, I guess let me ask you.
Well, I always have to go first.
Okay, well, you ask me first.
How important is it for you, Kimberly?
Oh, wow. No. I can't. So I don't have a level of importance, right?
What do you mean?
So I can't say like it's super important because it's not. The person that I'm choosing because of me. Okay. And if I had small kids, them as well. Okay. So while I would listen to what my family may have to say just to hear it, so they can feel like I am going to listen out to them. But their acceptance of my person is not congruent to not whether or not I'm still going to be with them. I'm still going to make my own decision.
Okay.
What about you?
I agree with you.
Okay.
I don't think that friends and family should dictate who I'm with. Okay. But community is important.
Agreed.
Community with friends, community with family is very important. So if there's a conflict of some kind between your partner and your friends or your partner and your family members, well, not even conflict, but there's just an air of something. There's something they don't like about them, or they just flat out don't like them. Right. Whatever reason. It might be because of some type of red flag that they saw and maybe you don't see, or some type of character flaw that they don't like. And usually friends and family are coming from a place of love and support.
And I agree with that.
Usually. I'm not saying that's always the case.
That's not always encompassing.
Unfortunately, some friends and family, they're just not going to be happy for you no matter what. They're going to see some type of flaw no matter what. But I think it depends. And we can kind of talk through what we think it depends on.
Okay. I mean, I agree. Acceptance for your mate, for you for your family to accept them, and for your friends to accept them. I mean, it's great, but it's not essential.
Okay.
And here's why I say that. Okay. Because if you ever just really thought about it, who's to say that everybody like your mama or everybody liked your father? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But whether they did or didn't, your mother and father still made the choice to be together. Mm-hmm. You know? I'm not saying like, now, if the person is doing harm to you, okay. And I know sometimes men can be in situations where their spouse or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, is harming them and the family want them to get out. They have to see that themselves. Yes, you inform them. Yes, you still be a village. Yes, you still support them. Mm-hmm. But until they're willing to see it. Right.
It's falling on deaf ears.
It's falling on deaf ears.
They have to be ready to receive what you're saying, if in fact that's the case.
If that's the case, but that's the wild if.
So let's back up just for our wonderful listeners or viewers. I'm sorry. Is there a difference? Does it matter? I think it's levels to it, rather.
Okay.
When I'm dating somebody, acceptance may not be as important as when I'm married to someone. Because when you're married, it's permanent, right? Mm-hmm. Your finances are intertwined. Yep. That's when you intertwine all your lives, right? Mm-hmm. And family is, if you come from a place where family is important, that can create a conflict if your partner is not meshing well with your family or your friends.
And I agree. But I will say, Okay, so yes, you're right. Marriage has its own perks, right? When it comes to your mate and your family, you got your own. That's a total separate set of total separate situation from if you're dating. Because when you're dating, you're just exploring. You're getting to know them. They're getting to know you. You even trying to figure out what you're looking for.
If
right?
this is a person that's going to be long term. So
exactly.
Sometimes you're right. It won't even come into. It won't even become a problem because you guys might not even get that far.
Not even get that far. And then another thing I think that family that people do as our friends and our family when we're dating people, right? They'll be like, "Oh, she got another one. Oh, here come a new one." You know what I'm saying? And may treat that particular person bad simply because they may have liked the last person or the person before that more. However, what they are not thinking about is you. They don't know what the incompatibilities was with you and that person.
Yeah.
And what you like may not be for me.
Right.
Vice versa.
Yeah. I think relationships are complicated. So you have the outside, like the out facing of your relationship, what people see, and then you have the internal part, the part where the partners know exactly what's going on in a relationship. And if those two things aren't aligned, sometimes it can cause conflict. Right?
So let's talk about that. I'm glad you said that. And you said something earlier too that I want to touch back on. So when it comes to you marrying someone that your family may or may not care for, right? Well, I'll say dating first.
Dating somebody that your family
right.
might
If you're
not
dating
like.
somebody that your family and friends may not like, they probably, like you said, see red flags that you don't see. Right? However, even with that, your delivery and your respect for their boundaries still has to, like, you can give your opinion without disrespecting their boundaries or disrespecting their person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess it's all in the presentation.
It's all in the presentation and how you react and respond
and how
to
you
it.
receive it. And everybody is not open to receiving opinions and criticisms about their relationships from anybody, friends or family. So you have to be mindful of that too. If you are a family member that has a strong opinion about, or a friend or a family member that has a strong opinion about who your loved one is dating or married to, you have to kind of watch and kind of proceed with caution to respect those boundaries, to keep a open line of communication with you and that person. You don't want to break your bond because of who they're choosing to love, or to be with.
And I agree with that. I do. I wholeheartedly agree. But when you marry, the difference lies in, okay, we're combining our finances, as you stated. We are combining our traditions, our cultures.
Yeah, some religious. Sometimes.
Religion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can understand your family having some kind of pushback
or concern of how that's going to work.
But you still have to respect my boundaries.
Oh, yeah. And your wishes.
And my wishes.
And your choice.
Like, choices, right?
Yeah.
If my choices turn out to be harmful for me, then I have to deal with the consequences.
Yeah, agreed.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't say, well, I'm going to protect my daughter from everything she's going to have to face. That's not realistic.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful with this, guys, because sometimes the harder you try to push the person away from the person they want to be with,
it just draws them closer.
Makes it worse.
Yeah.
It makes it worse. Yeah. And then on top of that, if you're just in one of those situations, if you're the person that just don't like this person because you like the person they dated prior to this person, you're causing that new person that they're dating undue stress. It's automatically gonna be conflict. It's gonna be tension. I don't want to go. You going over so and so? I think I'm gonna stay home. Now me and you
are in conflict.
Right.
Yeah. And it puts the person in a bad situation to be in a situation where it looks like they're choosing.
And you shouldn't want nobody to have to choose.
And people shouldn't have to choose between the person that they're choosing to be with and their friends and family.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it causes stress.
It does.
It causes
to
stress
you,
to the person,
and the other individual.
Yeah, and the other individual. It does.
And it can even cause tension in your friendships, in your family
Mm-hmm.
relationships, you know?
Yeah.
Especially if it's like, if it's something that's minute, like, oh, well, she don't cook or he don't do this. If it's something like he don't fix the car, he don't change the oil, he take to get an oil change, or she don't cook, she order out. That's for them to decipher.
Yeah.
That does not mean that because she don't cook, she's a bad person, or because he'll take the car. Thank you. Long as I ain't got to get out there and change it, I'm fine.
Right.
And you say you brought food in or you ordered it, I'm okay with that. But again, that will be between the two individuals in the relationship. This is when the family and the friend got to know, hey, you can mention those things. Well, you sure that's the one? Mm-hmm. I know you say you want somebody that's going to be cook a good meal, or you want somebody, a guy to be hands-on, or whatever the case may be. But that's, again, still their choice. Right. I'm not saying that family is not important, because family is absolutely, we are both family-oriented people. Mm-hmm. However, I think that we have our boundaries so firm enough to, while we respect our family and friends' opinion, the ultimate decision is going to be between us, her and I, because they don't live with us every day. They don't, pay none of our bills or whatever the case may be. So, and it's the same. Like, even if I did not care for a particular person that somebody in my family was dating or married to, or was dating, I may say, okay, well, I'm a little concerned, but just make sure you keep your eyes open, But I'm going to respect her choice or his choice in the person that they chose to be with. Because what you start to do, okay, when you start not want to accept as a friend, or if you're the family member that don't want to accept, so now in a friend setting, it's uncomfortable for me to bring you around. Yeah,
it could be uncomfortable.
Because you're going to be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to feel welcome.
You can feel the tension.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Yeah.
Or if we're at my family house, mm-hmm, and you walk through, I'm fine. They're all like, hey, Kim, hey, we miss you, we love you. Then you walk in there, everybody get quiet. You feel that. You're not stupid. You can sense what's going on. Mm-hmm. And for me, that's when I would have to leave, because I don't want you putting you can't love me if you're willing to put my mate in an uncomfortable situation. I have somebody that is very near and dear to me, right? And she did two things that I have to commend her for. She was married before, and whenever they started going through the things that they were going through, she never gave me any information to change my opinion of what her ex, of how I looked at her ex, right? It wasn't until she decided that she was ready to walk away, and she knew she was ready to walk away, that she kind of filled me in on some of the things that she was dealing with. And until she actually finished and totally walked away, I still had to respect her, because I love her that much and I respect her boundaries. I'm going to treat her mate, her ex at that time, I'm going to treat him with respect. I ain't got to like him, because treating somebody with respect don't cost anything. Yeah, I could be cordial and you ain't even got to know that I don't care for you. But I respect and love my family members, so I'm going to keep the peace. So, because she's already dealing with a lot, so she don't need me adding to the stress that she's already dealing with. Yeah. But best believe, until she really walked away and we got her out there, she left that situation, that's when my attitude towards the person changed. It didn't change once she filled me in on the things that she was going through. And she, again, did not fill me in until she knew that she was done. Yeah. Yeah. So it's all about, so it sounds like it was about her approach. Yeah. Like she chose to make sure, because she probably wasn't sure. She was not sure which way she was going to go. So instead of, talking trash about her then partner, mm-hmm, she decided to let me make sure that I'm done before I bring in my friends and family to this situation. Before we talk trash about the person. Yeah. Because you'll find that folks will be in a bad place
And of course, they want to talk to you and vent and tell you some of the details of what's going on. And of course, you're going to have your opinion about it. You might give your opinion.
Absolutely.
And you guys are both on the same page with that person. But you have to keep in mind, you're not in the intimate relationship with them. Not in that way.
Excuse me, you're
right?
not.
So what happens is you feel how you feel, and they know how you feel, and they back together.
And guess what? So now
everybody mad at you.
Everybody mad at you. And you destroyed, or you could have possibly destroyed, your relationship between you and that person, your family member or friend.
Yeah.
Because what I eat ain't gonna make her poop, and vice versa.
Yeah. So, yeah, how you consume or decide to deal with life does not directly affect me in that way. So, yeah, I agree with you on that. It's so complicated.
It is very complicated.
It's so complicated, but I think it depends on what you hold, what's most valuable to you.
Right.
Family might not be a valuable commodity to you, so that might not be something that you really need to hold on to, and it has any weight in how you navigate your relationship with whether they like that person or not. You might not be close to your family.
Might not. And that happens a lot.
Your friends might have become your family.
True.
Right? Sometimes that happens, and those relationships are more important than your blood family.
Oh, absolutely.
So it really depends on what your values are and what's important to you.
I agree.
And what kind of community you need. You know, you might be a person that's very independent, and they don't need that type of support. And we're just talking about the two people in the relationship, but many times it's not just two people in the relationship, it's children involved.
I was just about to say. So when you even thinking about, when you tell them, girl, you should leave, boy, you should leave, if there are children involved, that's a whole different stake for some people. Some people, even though we know that this is not healthy, there's a bunch of research out there that you can do your own, will stay because they just want their kids to be raised in a two-parent home, or even in a relationship. If they never got married, they'll just stay because they want their children or child to feel that two-parent household. It's not my place I could tell you, right, but I don't make that decision for you, because everybody got, like baby said, their own values. If that's what your value is, being with this person so your children can be in a two-parent household or whatever the case may be, that's fine. But as family and friends, you have to respect that person's boundaries. And as that person, you got to stand firm on them. Yeah. Like, you can't, if you gonna go to your mama's house every weekend, or your sister's house, cousin house, whatever, and be like, girl, let me tell you what Ralph did. I'm so over this, Well, you giving them ammunition to fire back at you. Yeah. Some people will listen. But some people just want to know the bad stuff you going through so they can get on the phone. Girl, Sharon came over here. Girl, she told me Rap don't be coming home. That's how it is. So you got to decipher how you spew information or how you give information out, and the information that you give out, if your family's opinion of your mate is highly important. Yeah. Because the minute you tell them one, and friends too, this go for both sides. Dating and marriage. If you feel like this person is your person, then I can't call Yolanda and be like, well, I can't call Yolanda because it's my wife. But I can't call my friend that kind of and be like, girl, Yolanda got on my nerve. I'm so over her. Today she did this today. Well, guess what? Eventually,
she's going to have an opinion.
She's going to have an opinion. Because you sat there and fed her all the negative things, because I can almost guarantee you, and I'm not, this particular podcast is just about the importance of your partner being accepted if you're dating or married. So it's not about anything else. So, but if you're going to continue to give them the negative information, what do you think is going to come back to you? Because I can guarantee you, you're not telling, girl, Yolanda came to the house and brought me flowers today. You're not going to do that. Because a lot of times, I'm not saying we don't ever report the good, but 9 times out of 10, the bad gets reported more than the good.
Yeah. Agree. I agree with everything that you said is important. But as you were talking, I was thinking about the folks that need support, like family, like if children are involved, sometimes child care. You may have family members that are supporting you with child care and things of that nature. So if you have some type of dependency on folks,
that's another reason to be mindful.
It becomes a little more complicated than that, because you might need people to help you navigate your day to day. So what you said is very important. If things aren't going the best, you might want to be mindful of giving out all of the information of the intricacies and the details of your relationship, because it plants a seed for folks.
It does.
And once that seed is planted,
it's hard to dig it up.
It's hard to dig it up.
It grows roots.
Yeah.
And it sprouts into all over the place, you know?
So you just have to be just really mindful of how much you share and the way in which you share it. And you know, sometimes your family and your friends aren't wrong.
They are not, and that's why I said
sometimes they're not wrong.
They're not.
Sometimes
I can agree with. That's why I'm saying, like, you can. But now, I agree with you, right? But with that being said, let them come to that conclusion based on their observation, not whatever negative stuff that you said. Like, for instance, if you want somebody to genuinely like your person, I'm not saying butter your family up or butter your friends up, but just allow them to get to know them on their own, build their own rapport with them. Now, this, and I'm saying that because she's right. You know, your family and friends won't, a lot of times, they can see stuff you can't see, and they won't steer you wrong. But in order for that to see them, you can't plant stuff in their head, because then they just gonna see the negative. Because sometimes it could be you. You could be tripping.
We didn't even talk about that.
Right. We didn't get into the part that your family probably want to warn your mate.
You might be the red flag.
You, in fact, are the red flag.
You are the red flag. This person is a good person.
Right.
Baby,
run.
You gonna bring them down.
Run. I don't know what he or she said to you, but what I can guarantee you is that ain't it. Run, baby. So, you know, this is just a conversation that hopefully reaches you guys and say, you know what? I do call my sister whenever. And this is not to say you can't vent. However, you need to know who you can vent to, where you know your information will be safe and you don't have to worry about it getting to the other friends or the other family.
Safe space.
It got to be a safe space, right? Because we all need that, right? But that takes discernment. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. What you call him, the little? Come say it.
Oh, no.
What you call him, the little man on your shoulder?
The little man on your shoulder.
Yeah. So, you know, think about it.
I'm going to push back on you with that.
Okay, go ahead.
We don't all need anybody to vent to.
Right.
I'm not that way.
She does not.
I'm not that way. I don't need anybody to vent to.
I can concur.
I wrestle with myself.
She does.
I wrestle with myself, and that's just me. I'm not one to bring things to folks and give and solicit their opinions, because for me it clouds your judgment,
thinking, your thoughts,
and I hear them instead of being clear about how I feel. That's just how I am. You won't ever hear me talking about anybody in the past. Well, like it's a mute point for us, but in the past, never talked about the intricacies of why things didn't work and things of that nature. Didn't matter.
It did not.
It didn't matter. Whatever happened.
The
two people, we agreed that it's not working and we're going our separate ways. But I don't sit around and talk about it and give details and things of that nature. I bet you my friends right now that are watching cannot tell you the intricate details and the why behind why my past relationships didn't work, because I didn't share it.
She did not.
But they always supported me.
They did. But here's the thing. Because you didn't share it, if you and that person had a went back around them, right?
They would have to.
They would be fine, because they don't know nothing.
It'd just be just like picking up where we left off. Hey.
Because they don't know anything.
Hey there. You back.
So I do take that back. Everybody does not need to have a person to vent to. Some people can do it on handle it within themselves. And I
Or,
I take that
or
back.
if you have a higher power.
Oh yeah,
You know,
higher power all the time.
yeah.
Take that thing to the altar and leave it there. See, the problem is y'all pick it back up when you turn around. You gotta drop it off. You gotta leave it there, like you do your kid when you take them to daycare.
Y'all,
you drop them off.
I'm touching her knee because she's starting to preach.
Okay, I'm not gonna preach.
Okay, thank you.
But leave it at the altar.
Yes, okay. That's why I said high power. I want a broad audience.
It's broad. Whatever your altar may be.
Okay.
No, but seriously, yeah, I do agree with that. You can take it to a higher power. You can keep it with this. A journal. Some people journal.
Some people
so
journal.
that was some of the ways
people meditate.
Meditation.
Silence.
Yeah.
Silence brings clarity a lot of times.
Some people get off social media. Whatever you need to do for you, what we're saying is be mindful of the conversations that you have with your friends and families regarding your mate, especially if it's somebody that you really like, or you adore your wife or husband or your girlfriend or boyfriend. Be mindful of the things that you're saying. Again, family can be right sometimes because family and friends can see things that you can't see because you're in it. We always say hindsight is 20/20, right? Mm-hmm. But I do agree that there are other ways that you could get it out if you need to, other than venting to people. Journal, meditate, higher power, whatever it is you need to do for you. Mm-hmm. But just keep in mind that when you're talking, if the goal is for your partner, wife, husband, to be accepted by your family, you need to be mindful of the information that you share when things aren't peachy cream. Yeah. And the same thing with your friends. You got to be mindful of all that. Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, things that, we ain't really went through nothing, but things that we go through, we've already made a conscious decision. I mean, not to where we really need to.
Not major. Yeah.
But we've decided we're going to talk about it because, like she said, outside influence can judge or cloud your thinking. And now you think, you don't know if this is your thought or your Aunt Sally's.
Right. You don't know where you got the thought from, or what sparked that thought in your head, what planted that seed. So that's just me and you.
We agree.
We agree, but I think we do. You're more of a talker than I am.
I am. She knew that. She knew that.
Okay.
So I think I just want to leave you guys with one thing. Family rejection of your mate tests boundaries. How firm are you with your boundaries when it comes to your family? And friends' rejections of your mate just over time weigh on you emotionally and takes away from your, like your lifestyle and just your social ease, your day to day. Like
your social interactions and your social setting. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, because if you could be isolated. You could be not invited to things, or your friends could not show up to things because of the person that you're choosing to love and be with. So it's a lot to weigh. It is. And it all depends on how important those entities are for you. Yeah. Friends and family.
Your level, not ours, not your family or your friends, but what is your level of importance?
What do you need? Do you need your family? Is that a requirement?
Do your friends have to accept your mate? Is that a requirement?
Is that a requirement? Right. Or can you navigate
both?
Or not. Or not.
That's just really.
So you guys tell us what you think in the comments.
Yes.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Follow us. Drop us some comments. We respond back.
We do.
We love it. We actually enjoy it.
We have enjoyed this. We had a good time talking about some of the things that we talk about in passing and in conversation in our daily lives that we just want to come and share with you guys. So we hope you're enjoying it.
We hope you
And until next time.
Peace.